Well, I'm getting started at 5:50 on my hike up Mount Marcy. Just leaving the parking lot. I camped out about a mile up the road. Now I'm coming to the trailhead here. I'm going to sign out and get started.
Where's my phone?
Right here.
I want it on the other side.
Alright. Looks like I'm getting ready to get underway. Just have to sign out first. Well, I got started about 5:52. And it's still, the sun's coming up, it's getting brighter. Still a little dark on the trail. It's cool, it's probably not a little, maybe 60 degrees, something around 60. Not as cold last night. The night before was much colder. Didn't get a great sleep, probably a little bit excited about the big day today. Some people came in real late, making noise, but I was already kind of awake. Anyway, I paid my parking fee and I registered and I'm on my way. I just want to make sure I get on the right trail to start off with, which I believe I am, I hope. And I hope I can make this trip, and I'm going to try to do it in one day. One long day. So we'll see how it goes. I brought some snacks. Not a lot of food, 3 waters. Here we go. Looks like I'm coming up to something here. This might be Marcy's Dam. Definitely looks like it. I've only been walking 46 minutes. Yeah, I believe this is Marcy's Dam. Oh, this is kind of pretty. Some nice shots there. Here's the person. Yeah. So that was quick, 46 minutes. This is about 2.3 miles, I believe. That trail there was barely went up and down. It was pretty much just flat through the woods. Real easy. Mount Marcy this way. Alright, well I'm gonna keep on moving. I'm doing good on so far. 46 minutes to here is a pretty good time. Very nice view right here. Well, I'm about an hour into my hike. The trail's turned into more of a rocky path. That also happens to be a little bit wet. And it has a little more gradient. Not much, but a little bit. It's going uphill a little bit now. The first part of the trail to the dam was pretty much on dirt and flat the whole way. This is a little bit more taxing. Not only it's going uphill slightly, but just having to think about these rocks and move around them and avoid them and things like that takes a little more energy. But going well. I can hear the stream next to me. I'm walking along the stream. So it's still going pretty well. Alright. Well, there's Phelps Mountain. Only 1 mile up there. Wow. So that's the Phelps Trail. I think that's 3.2 miles along the 3.2 miles, so from when I started. So yeah, it's been about an hour, a little bit over an hour, well, about an hour and 15 minutes maybe to get to the Phelps Trail. So that's good, that's a good sign. Making pretty good time. Yeah, started getting a little tireder going over that rocky section. I hate to even call it a rocky section, it wasn't anything critical, but yep. Got a little, pretty much 2 hours into my hike now, and I'm kind of at a weird juncture. Route to Tabletop Mountain is that away. That's that ski trail. Yeah, kind of a steady diet of going up, gradually going up, but going up nonetheless. Indian Falls. Well, there is a blue marker there, so I guess I'm taking this right turn. Yep. Alright, well that's good. I'm gonna stay this way. Yeah, getting a little worn out. Gradual, it's kind of a gradual slope, but it's consistent. It's just keep on going up, 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 up. Slowly but surely. Kind of a muddy trail. Kind of a little bit wet. Has rocks on it, and the sun is out, but it's not really got through these trees yet. I started getting warm. I had to I'm down to my base layer now. Down to just my t-shirt at this point. I'm hoping to find the turn off to the Arnold Lake Trail, because I know how long that is. That little juncture wasn't really on my map, but if I get to the Lake Arnold Trail, I'll know how far I've been. So I'm waiting for that to come up, and it is a little bit far from the last waypoint, so I'm not surprised I haven't got there yet. I'm doing good. I'm on blue still here, blue circle. Got a little bit of moisture in my sock, which I don't like. I don't have very good shoes. My other shoes, the soles came off, and these shoes have mesh on top, so neither one of them is good for keeping the water out, which is kind of lame. This is kind of pretty. I'm going downhill again. Haven't seen any views. I've been in the woods the whole time. But I'm moving. Alright, here's a big sign. Lake Arnold, 1.2 that way. Some other stuff. So on my map here, Lake Arnold Trail, this should be about 4.6 miles. About 4.6 miles from when I started. So I've gone 4.6 miles in almost exactly 2 hours. Whatever that means. So that's good. I still have a long way to go, of course, but it's good to know where I am. Kind of a steep, rocky climb here. Yeah, it's right up this channel. 2.5 hours in. Getting tired. Probably need to take a break at some point. Passed some guys coming down, said they were up there watching the sunset. So that's scary because the sunset was a long time ago. Sunrise, sorry. So if they watch the sunrise and they're coming down now, that means I got a little ways to go. It's kind of tough here climbing up these stones. Real rocky path. Yeah. Very blue skies today. Although I can't see much of them in these trees. Woods are very dense. Can't really see a lot of the sky. I get a lot of rays in here, which I guess is fine. Keeping it cool. Woo! Definitely getting worn out. Maybe have a break up here at some point. Trying to get to the next waypoint, but I think it's a little ways away. Anyway, I'm hanging tough. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Alright, I made it to a big trail junction here. Phelps Trail. 6.6 miles to the Phelps Trail. What's this here? Johnsbrook Lodge. Garden Trailhead. Yeah, I just came 4 miles from the dam. It's been about 3 hours. It took me 3 hours to get to this area. You can kind of see the mountain up there. You can see it straight ahead. Sure can. If you can get it on my camera. Yeah, there's the first shot of Marcy Peak up there. That's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, I believe that's the Hopkins Trail there. 6.2 miles. And then, yeah, another 0.6 to the Phelps Trail, which will be 6.7 miles, even though those two things don't technically add up. But yeah, so I've gone about 6.2 miles out of 7.4. And it took me 3 hours to do that. Yeah, I've been walking through those kind of dark woods for a while, but it looks like I'm going to kind of punch out into the sun, which is kind of rare on this trail. Very rare to be out here in the sun. But I'm going to take a break right here. I'm guessing that's Mount Marcy up there. There's some people behind me. Yeah, I'm going to take a break right here. I need to get some water. I haven't stopped yet today. It's been almost 3 hours. That looks kind of not that steep going up there. Yeah, a real dark trail in the woods, kind of wet. Rocky, kind of gradual, nice, easy hike. Not necessarily the prettiest hike in the world. This looks like it might be a little nicer. Maybe gonna get some views and out here. But anyway, I'm gonna have a break and I gotta keep going again. Well, I got done with my snack. Some French Canadian guys came up when I was here. That really just doesn't look very far from here. I think it's about a mile. So I'm probably gonna go down here and along this ridge up to the top there. It really doesn't look that far from here. I'm feeling pretty confident now. I feel like that's very doable. So anyway, I got to do it. So I need to get going because now I've been sitting down. Don't want to sit down too long. I had a little power bar and some water. That was fine. French Canadian guys passed me. Now I need to get back going again. I don't know if you can see him or not on my camera. I can see him. One of them's wearing red. Kind of climbing down. I saw him on the peak earlier. That's just really not that far looking to me. I gotta climb along this ridge. It's really not that high up either. I mean, there's some work to be done, but It's not like climbing an entire mountain. That's some real nice view up here.
It's going to take a lot to get through this whole Panther Gorge, isn't it?
A lot of peaks out there. Yeah,
Well, all
nice.
these trees would probably be close to covered. Don't you think? Or no? Would be what? Covered?
Yeah, I've switched onto the yellow path now. This is money now. It's just kind of up on the top. Walking the ridge up to there. There's the top of the mountain. Oh no, sorry. That's the top of the mountain. So, yep, switched onto the old yellow stripes. Got a lot more views up here, broke out. Pretty up here. This part's gravy right here. This part's gravy up here. Well, this is getting to be a great hike at the end here. Some very outstanding views. Some very outstanding views. There's that little patch I was under there when I was looking up. I can even see the little ski lift over there. I mean, those ski jumps. Oh yeah, we're just doing one up there. It's kind of fresh up here. I'm gonna have to put a jacket on. A little bit fresh up here. A bit breezy. Nice up here. Real nice up here. Pretty views. I think the ski jumps out there. I don't know if you can make it out on my camera. That guy didn't seem very interested in my theory that that was the ski jumps. Yeah, this part here is a bit steep. Steep section here. Yep. Well, I'm getting pretty close, boy. It's been right at 3 hours and 55 minutes. So give me 4 hours on that. Not really that bad. Not really that bad. Most of it in the woods. Please leave your rocks here. Oh, I didn't know you were supposed to carry a rock to the top. I wasn't sure of that. I wasn't aware of that tradition. There's some French Canadian dudes. Yeah, good clear day. Massive views, 360 view. Really good views. Oh, there's a steward up here. That's the girl from yesterday. From the lodge. Gave me advice.
I mean, you can access a lot of these mountains by day hiking, but you know, you can definitely do a lot of night hiking as well, which is pretty awesome. Very cool. Is this your first time to the Adirondacks, or?
Marcy.
Well, this is not my first mountain. This is my first Marcy. I am just starting the Adirondacks. I
Nice.
just finished the New England hundreds.
Very cool.
And so now I'm doing this. This is number, I don't know what this is, number 8, I guess. But I did the 2 in the Catskills.
Nice.
So once that's done, I'll fly this thing.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. That really is the answer. I don't know.
Yeah. 5 feet in front of it.
Remember spring grade on the 90 slide?
There's the old marker.
That carrot tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
Where's my jelly cheese?
There's nothing marked.
I think I
It's going to go down to the same 4 corners. If we go
Well, I've started heading back down. It's hard to say exactly what time. I kind of was taking pictures and things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and say about 10:12 I started heading down. But you want to stop a lot, you know, and get all these photos. You might not get another chance. Yeah, pretty up here. Nice. I like the way this hike ends. Kind of real pretty walking along this rocky ridge here to the top. Great views. Great views in every direction. But it's time for me to get back in those woods and go to work. I gotta get my mind right for that. That's gonna be a lot of work. All right, well, 6 hours have passed since I left the trailhead, and I am still making my way down the trail back. I'm getting a little tired. I've got a little headache, but I'm hanging in there. I'm just kind of plugging along. There's been a lot of people on the trail going up. I've passed 30 people, or at least. So this is a popular trail. Got kind of muddy up at right after you get back in the woods. It was kind of muddy there for a while. Now I'm in sort of a rocky section, stepping down. But yep, just plugging along and trying to take care of business. Well, it looks like I made it to the Lake Arnold cutoff. So it's only 2 miles to the dam. And then from the dam's another 2 miles back. So about 4.3 miles back to the place. So I made a little dent in it. I'm gonna have a power bar and chill for a minute. I've been gone, I don't know how long, 6 hours. So it's all good. I made some progress on that one. I'm gonna have a snack and chill. Well, it's been about 7 hours now. This is a bridge 3.5 miles from the trailhead where this bridge is. So I got 3.5 miles remaining. Pretty cool. I'm trying out my music. I've never really hiked with music before. It's helping me. It's doing good. Passing the time. There's some people. Well, I made it back to the dam. It's been about 7 hours and 45 minutes. 2.3 miles remaining. That stretch, yeah, it was in the woods, dark, wet, a lot of stones, but I made it. I had my music on. That went pretty well. Saw a lot of people going up the trail. I just signed out my name on the log there, and there was a lot of names after mine that have signed in, probably, I don't know, 30 or 40 names maybe. So this is kind of my last leg. I mean, it is 2.5 miles. That's still a little bit of work, but it's not the worst. This trail here, I remember, is really sandy and kind of flat. Not a lot of rocks. Rocks wear you out after a while. This is a really pretty spot. This creek's real pretty. You follow it quite a bit. Kind of wobbly. Yeah. Anyway, I'm making it. I'm tired, but I'm pushing on. Now I'm going to try to hit this last leg. Well, I am coming into the finish line. It has been a long day. It's been 8 hours and 40 minutes. But I made it. Yep, 8 hours and 40 minutes. I don't really know how long it took me to get back. Well, I left at about 10:12. Took me about 4 hours and 15 minutes to get back. And 4 hours to get there exactly. 6.8. My thing says 7.2, I think. So I walked about 14.8 miles. Or 14 miles about. Here's where you sign in and out. Oh man, that crushed me. Got a little bit of a headache. I'm not in the worst shape ever. But I'm not killing it. So there's where I signed in this morning. Look how many people have been out here signing in since then. Yeah, that's a lot of people just for today, right? That's crazy. I don't know where they all went. Let's see, did they go Marcy Dam? Oh, these guys just got here. Phelps, Marcy Avalanche. Oh, 3 nights. Okay. Mostly New Yorkers. Montreal. Anyway, that was pretty good. I made it. That was awesome. About 8 hours and 40 minutes. It took a lot out of me. It wasn't as hard as Maine, because it was a gradual trail. It was a muddy trail, but it was a gradual trail. It wasn't the prettiest trail in the world. Probably 80% of it was in the woods with no views at all. But and kind of that rocky, wet ground, muddy. But the top was beautiful. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but down there is the information center with the rangers. They got hot showers in there and stuff. I think they got snacks in there. This is my car right here. Yeah, the views on top's real nice, real 360 degrees. You can see out. It was a clear day today, sunny, so that made it real nice. It was a good hike, wore me out, but I made it and I'm feeling good now. I gotta rest.